They say there's a place in the Appalachians where the earth breathes, not with wind or mist, but with memory, a living pulse that watches from the shadows. Deep within those ancient hills lies Black Hollow Mine, a place long sealed, long forgotten, and whispered about in dying mountain towns. What lives in those tunnels isn't something you run from. It doesn't chase. It stares. It waits. And if you look back, you'll never be the same again. They call it the hollow glare. Not a creature, not a ghost, but something worse. An intelligence. A gaze that sees through you, finds what you miss most, and lures you into its arms with the voice of someone you lost. And once you hear it, you're already gone. This story begins with coal miners in the late 1800s. Shaft 12 of Black Hollow was rich with ore, but cursed with accidents. Miners spoke of lights blinking underground, voices echoing where there was no one, and shadows crossing behind them that didn't belong. On October 3, 1889, 17 men entered that shaft. None came out. No blood, no bodies, just helmets left at the edge, a lantern still burning. On the walls, carved in stone, were spiral symbols, tight and deep like they were dug in by fingernails. The mine was sealed overnight. Officials called it a collapse. Locals called it something else, the gaze. For decades, the town near Black Hollow died quietly. Families moved, others vanished. Then, in 1927, a team of federal geologists attempted to survey the site. Within 48 hours, 3 members had gone missing. The lead scientist, Dr. Harlan Vicks, sent one final radio message. "We're not alone down here, and she's beautiful." His journal was later recovered. Inside were pages of repeating phrases. "She sees me. She remembers me. I belong to her now." The government sealed the shaft with concrete. It never made the news. Fast forward to 2009. A paranormal YouTuber named Ellis Drew, known for his abandoned explorations, uploaded a now-banned video titled Black Hollow Unsealed. The footage was raw, glitchy, and terrifying. Ellis laughs as he opens a rotting wooden barricade near an unmarked shaft. The video shows him descending with a headlamp, joking about ghost miners. Around the 9-minute mark, he stops. "I hear humming," he says. The camera picks up what sounds like a lullaby, distorted, childlike. "Mom?" Ellis whispers. The video cuts to black. 3 weeks later, Ellis's channel was deleted. His apartment was found empty, camera gear smashed, and the words "I looked too long" scratched into the mirror. His case remains unsolved. In 2016, a psychic investigator named Clarissa Wren, known for her skepticism, published a paper called Echoes Beneath Appalachia. She claimed that the hollow glare is not a physical entity, but a mimetic parasite, a sentient gaze that consumes identity. Victims report intense déjà vu, hallucinations of dead loved ones, and memory gaps that worsen over time. Some forget how to speak. Some forget they ever existed. Clarissa herself disappeared later that year after returning to the ridge with EEG equipment. Her final recorded words were, "I can't tell what's real anymore. I think she's in my head." Locals in surrounding towns now treat Black Hollow as cursed ground. There are stories of hikers who never return, campers who stare into the woods all night, and children who claim to dream of a woman with no eyes standing at their windows. A forest ranger in 2021 found a cave near the mine where every wall was covered in faces, carved into stone, all open-mouthed and blind. Near the center, 2 black circles etched with precision stared back at him. He took one photo. When he tried to email it to researchers, his phone crashed. 3 days later, he quit his job without explanation. Your video will unravel all of this, presenting it not as fiction, but as an unfolding nightmare backed by audio logs, expert interviews, glitchy recordings, and psychological commentary. Frame it like a true crime horror doc, complete with maps, redacted documents, recovered footage recreations, and spine-chilling voiceovers from survivors. One man, a retired miner named Jacob Mears, now 89, claims to have escaped it in 1954. He never went on record until now. In his interview, he trembles as he speaks. "It wasn't her face I saw. It was my mother's, but her eyes, they weren't eyes. They were holes, deep ones, and I wanted to fall in. I still do." Jacob lives alone, his windows blacked out, all mirrors covered. He refuses to speak the creature's name. "She might hear it," he whispers. Another terrifying twist comes from a researcher who compiled the patterns of disappearances near Black Hollow. He found that those who vanish often have trauma in their past: grief, guilt, regret. It's as if the hollow glare seeks emotional scars and offers comfort before consumption. It doesn't kill you. It dissolves you. The climax of your video follows a new investigator, a skeptical tech blogger who returns to the mine with modern equipment: drones, thermal scanners, EMF meters. As he explores deeper, the footage becomes warped. Voices emerge from static. Drones crash. Light dies. And then he sees her. A silhouette in the dark, not chasing, just watching. Her eyes, or what should be eyes, are nothingness itself. The screen glitches. His breathing slows. He drops the camera. The final shot? His body gone. Only the camera remains, playing on repeat the last thing he said: "She remembers me." Style tips for the video: use cold color grading, blue-green tones for an eerie Appalachian feel. Add subtle whispers, reversed audio, and echo filters to heighten psychological dread. Include mock interview clips, fake found footage, and visual glitches. Let the narrator speak in calm, haunting tones, like an old urban legend being confessed too late.